way he raps, he needs a good production because he's not going to bring it with his voice, right? He kind of keeps his voice at the same level, and he has some decent ad libs you can hear throughout the song, but like his production really makes his song. Interesting week in music, man. Snoop Dogg dropped an album. You feel me?
Did you hear his response to performing at the?
Yeah, I heard it.
I call him 30 for 30. Shut up, nigga.
You know
what? It's Snoop. You know,
Snoop a legend. Snoop a legend.
Legend,
I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. I understand what he's saying.
I get it too.
In the sense of no matter how much you do, one thing that people don't like, and niggas will forget everything you fucking done.
Yeah.
I get it.
Now,
he was so quick to come up with that response. It was just like,
oh, he been practicing this.
Damn, that's how you feel?
Yeah, they're right. That's what I'm saying. He didn't say nothing about like, you know what, I kind of felt a little disappointed.
I promise you he don't give. I mean,
he definitely don't give a fuck.
You gotta respect the nigga.
He don't give no. He not giving 1-0. He don't care if he a hypocrite or not. He got 30. He got 30K. I think
he took Death Row and has turned it into a very respectable label.
Yeah.
You know. Hey, look, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
What genre of music was this album?
Oh, this was rap.
Okay. Back to it.
Yeah. Okay. But that's not what I'm here to talk about.
Okay.
I was also given a recommendation, an album called Step Brothers by Starlito. What them niggas names, bro?
I don't know. I'm just first time hearing this.
I know. Step Brothers by Starlito and Don Tripp.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say about it for now.
That's what you gotta say. It smacks to my eye.
That's all I gotta say about it for now. It was solid, but it's like the niggas can rap, but I don't know. Just what maybe it probably because the recommendation came from my brother. That's probably why I just mentally wasn't in it. But niggas can rap.
Okay.
Niggas can rap. We're here to talk about Key Glock. Glockaveli. I believe that's the name of the album. I hope I ain't wrong. We are here to talk Key Glock. And Key Glock dropped the album. Yeah, Glockaveli the Don. That's the name of the album.
Clever name.
Key Glock, Memphis rapper. You know, personally, I can't say personally that I've listened to him a lot in the past. You know, you hear songs every now and then. I honestly came across him when I watched, what's that celebrity basketball league?
Oh, I don't think they've done it in a little bit. Something like that. I don't know. It was on Complex.
CBL, Celebrity Basketball League. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, CBL.
Literally what it's called. Came across him on that. He actually could hoop. He actually a decent hooper.
Oh yeah, he was all right. Yeah, he was all right.
Now, when I was listening to the Ebro show on Apple Music, and the single off of this is Blue Devil. Mm-hmm. Blue Devil has the 3-6 Mafia sample on there. And one thing I say that to say one thing I enjoyed about this album, especially the first half. Great soulful samples, great production. It really helped him in regards to making this sound like a good album, because the way he raps, he needs a good production because he's not going to bring it with his voice, right? He kind of keeps his voice at the same level, and he has some decent ad libs you can hear throughout the song, but like his production really makes his song. And that's not to say he don't have bars. He has some good bars. But he had a really good Erykah Badu sample. He had the 3-6 Mafia sample. And then even the samples I didn't know, I think he used them really well. Like Glockaveli was a really good sample to me, especially when he was singing especially when we got to the hook. And then I really enjoyed Made Away. And so if you get the chance, tune in to Glockaveli the Don. Now I will say this. It's a long album, bro. I honestly feel like he could have done
21 songs. They don't do that no more.
They don't, but he don't need 21.
He got 3 bonuses on there.
Unless he decides to just not drop an album for about 3-4 years. He don't need this album didn't need 21 songs. I think he could have done 12 and you would have been like, yo, this is top tier music right here. Cause he really production wise, he fall off from the whole soulful samples that we familiar with once we get past the first half of the album. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
his
saying?
last project wasn't was in 2023, so
Yeah, so he must drop and then be like, I'm out.
yeah, for at least for a year.
Yeah,
Probably goes on a little tour.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I've always liked Key Glock. You know,
Yeah, he's solid, bro. He's
I
solid.
was
He
a
really,
fan. He got a
and
couple songs I really like.
one thing I like, one thing I like about rappers in general, when you can make good music and still represent where you from. Like if you were proud, he proud Memphis boy. You could hear the Memphis, you could hear the Memphis in his music.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's something I like out of a lot of rappers. Like take me to a place, take me to where you from, and you could do that many different ways. Me, I like to hear that through production.
For
You
sure.
know, so shout out to Key Glock. And last but not least, Giveon dropped a single. God dang, I just be forgetting shit. Giveon dropped a single called "Rather Be." To know that Giveon is back, I'm just very excited about that. I hope this means because niggas is dropping singles nowadays, and then they
Then it
just
just
go ghost.
disappeared. It just disappeared.
So I'm hoping this means a project coming. I really do. Because at the end of the day, the R&B scene is bubbling back up again, especially with Leon Thomas. It seems as though Mariah Scientist dropped a single.
Okay.
Summer Walker album may possibly be coming this summer. No pun intended. And so if we can get a Giveon project in there, I think it'd be cool. And I think the single was really good, man. The single was soulful.
Yeah, I like that song. I heard it. I saw the music video of it recently. It was pretty
Soulful
good.
single,
Yeah,
man.
good
Soulful
music
single.
video.
Yeah. I
Real
gotta
good
check it
music
out. I
video. It
gotta
was
check out
cool.
the
It was
music video.
interesting. I got a music question for you. I don't know if you this wasn't on our notes.
Yeah, what's up?
You know what's going on with this Joey Badass Ray Vaughn thing going beef?
So I'm going off of the Rayvon interview with Ebro.
Okay.
I listened to that and yeah, it seemed like Joey may have said something about the West Coast, and you know how West Coast niggas feel when
Yeah.
anyone says something about the West, and apparently Rayvon was I forget, I don't know the song or nothing, but Rayvon was taking whatever he said about the West Coast as though like Joey he was feeling like why Joey even speaking his name, trying to put his name next to Kendrick.
Yeah.
And so Rayvon was like, he really on my level. Which, as personally, I don't think that's true at all. Joey
Yeah.
Badass has always been
An upper
second
echelon.
tier.
Yeah, like I would say like
Joey Badass has always been on
respectable
that.
rapper. He's always been like, yo, Joey Badass is
He's
nice.
always been on the second tier
Yeah.
under Cole, Drake,
Ray Vaughn ain't done nothing
and
yet.
Kendrick. Exactly. He's
So like
Joey
Ray
Badass
Vaughn
has always
can
been on
rap.
that.
I don't get you wrong. That nigga can rap. He can spit.
Yeah,
But
but
there's a
like
difference between
Joey
spitting and
Badass
rapping.
been in the game, bro,
Yeah.
since at least 2012. At
Yeah.
least 2012.
2012. No, that I think that was it.
1999 dropped in 2012. So it just it felt like a little, and I'm talking about
He's
in
a
rap
vet
wise.
in the game at this point. You gotta
Yeah,
show him a little bit
I'm
of
talking
respect.
about rap wise. It feel like a little kid who trying to get his reputation up,
Yeah.
trying to go after the big
Young Buck,
dogs.
these
Yeah,
YNs, man, they try to come from the top.
and that's
And Joey Badass, I will say he hasn't been really as focused on the music as he has in the past. You know what I'm saying? He's been
no, he
doing
hasn't.
a little bit of his acting now. He seems like a little bit of an easy target, especially after that cipher.
Yeah,
That's where it all spawned from.
that's what
This
it was.
cipher
You're right. That's
with
what it
him,
was.
Big Sean, and I forgot who the third one is.
Yeah.
But
Absol.
Absol, yeah, Absol, yeah.
Yep.
They had
Yep.
a
Yep.
cipher, and I
Yep.
think Joey said something to Absol about the West Coast.
Yep.
But I thought it was all fun and games because Absol didn't seem too upset about it.
Yep.
So, but
Very
I just been
respectable.
seeing diss tracks like crazy coming out.
Yeah.
All
Joey, yeah.
about the bunch of dudes from the West Coast coming at Joey. Joey dropped like 3-4 diss tracks. It's too much to keep up with, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. This is
Look,
one of those
man,
beefs where like it's a low tier
nobody's
beef.
nobody.
It's a low tier beef right here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say this Chris Brown Quavo,
No, this ain't Chris Brown.
but like it's a little bit.
It's hard to
It's a
keep up with
notch
it.
above that one.
Yeah. I mean, look, shout out to Joey Badass, man, for just standing ground.
Yeah.
You got random niggas trying to come at you.
This the most music Joey Badass dropped in a 2-week span. He dropped in years.
And to be honest with you, bro, you know, Ray Vaughn just dropped a project.
Yeah, he's trying to
this
promote.
all makes sense.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all check out The Good, The Bad, and The Dollar
I
Menu.
like Ray Vaughn. I gotta listen.
I did a review on that last week. I will drop the review clip. I mean, y'all could just listen to the whole episode, but I'll drop the review clip as well soon. Hopefully,
comes out Thursday. On
y'all make sure.
YouTube.
Oh, appreciate that. Y'all check out the review clip on that album. I think my Wi-Fi cut me off while I was talking about that, but really good project. So him doing this, I mean, look, promotion, whatever worked for you, my G.
Yeah.
But look, going toe for toe with Joey Badass ain't.
Hey, you know what? It takes balls.
It takes balls, but I don't know the smartest move.
It's one of those things where I feel like he thought about this and was like, if I respond to Joey Badass, there's a possibility Joey Badass will entertain this.
And you know what's sad about this, bro? New York is not going to have his back.
Nah, New York's so divided now, man.
But
they ain't
also,
like how they used to be.
But also the problem is, though, there's nobody else from New York that lyrically can have his back, bro.
Not right now. You know what? I blame Diddy. The nigga put semen on his nipples and everything just fell apart from there.
Hey, bro.
We can end the episode on that.
No clearance.